So the long anticipated wait is finally over and we finally got our news. Jalen Carter will not be suspended an extra game due to the fact that they said that the ejection that happened in the first game was served as his suspension. And now Mahomes could worry about having to deal with Jalen Carter in week 2. So sorry, Cowboy fans and everyone out there who were wishing that he would be suspended for 6 games, which is egregious. And in other news, we got I don't know what this is, but Short Parks, one of the guys who's with the host for 94 WIP. I still don't know how y'all listen to that crap. But yeah, he said that a loss to Kansas City would be acceptable. And he got us all looking at him like, bro, are you serious right now? No loss is acceptable against the Kansas City Chiefs, especially when they're missing, Rashee Rice, their receivers injured. Like, they got a bunch of problems right now. And you go and say that. I believe dominating them just like we did in the Super Bowl is the acceptable outcome of week 2. In their stadium, of course. In other news, if you watched this weekend's games, you saw the Baltimore Ravens giving up another big lead. What a surprise. And I just asked how you're up 35-19 in the fourth quarter with like 12:51. And you allow the Bills to come back. Oh yeah, and the reason why I'm showing this guy here, because this is the guy who everybody praised coming from Green Bay, who was going to make a difference on the Ravens defense, which the same issues that they had last year are the same issues that they have this year. And it's looking like Jair Alexander is not going to fix y'all's problems, Ravens fans. So it looks like, again, Adoree Jackson will be our CB2 for week 2 against Kansas City, as confirmed by Vic Fangio. And again, we're looking at you like, what you gonna do? We're not dealing with CeeDee Lamb this time around. We're not dealing with George Pickens. They're depleted right now at the wide receiver position. So Eagles went out and made another trade that involved getting Tank Bigsby. And that is solely because of the fact that Will Shipley, who was our number 2 backer, is currently injured. So for those who were confused as to why we went out and got a running back, this is the reason why. But I do believe he may be used more in special teams from an article that I did see. But 9 times out of 10, he will be our number 2 back, which I'm fine with. We'll see how he does. Now, the trade was only for a 5th and 6th round pick in the next year's draft, so we didn't really give up much for that. Another win for Howie, of course. And last but not least, we got our Super Bowl rematch, Eagles versus Chiefs, which will be game of the week, of course. What are y'all score predictions, stat predictions? Because honestly, I believe my guy Jalen Hurts is going to go out there and slice up that defense just like he did the Cowboys, of course. Standing in the pocket, had enough time to tie his shoes, whole 9 yards. And I believe we are like a point favorite to win right now due to the injuries that the Chiefs are going through right now. But we'll see as the days go by and who heals before the game starts.